Okay, we've got a full house. This is very exciting. Our first, guest is here. Craig, welcome.
Thank
We're
you for
very
having me.
excited. Yeah, we're excited. How much of the show do you watch? Are you a regular? Do you jump in and out?
So I'm more familiar with the Single Life
Oh,
that has been on in
really?
my house because I saw on your last
Okay.
program, I realized I knew what you were talking about, which was nice.
The smelly vagina, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, you perked right up at that.
I was like, oh, I
It's a
know what this
grabber.
is.
It's a grabber.
I
I
mean,
love smelly vaginas.
I mean, it was mean, but at least he's not a liar because
God.
you know that's true. It's definitely
Correct.
true.
Yeah. Okay. So there you go. Single life fan. I like it. And our regular crew is here. Gig, Allison, B&B. We've got 3 episodes to cover, and we have some experiments, some hard hitting journalism. This one is for Allison because it's a favorite every time it's brought up. Do you know where I'm going with this?
I'm scared.
Okay.
You should be.
So we've had some conversations on the show about edible clothing.
Mm-hmm.
So I hit the
Knew it.
streets. I did my investigation, and I've got some things that I picked up, and I thought we'd do a little review on what we think of these items. Okay.
Oh God.
So the first item that I got is this lovely candy bra. So like I picked this thing up off the shelf, and I'm not kidding, it weighs 20 pounds. This is a lot. So my first instinct is like, wow, this is a lot of sugar, and it's very heavy, and you get a little sticky. So
Are they Smarties? It looks like
it's basically like a standard candy necklace. So
that looks fucking delicious.
Right?
yeah.
I'm pretty sure I could feel that thing myself.
I can pound one boob and you do the other, Craig.
So you could get, this actually did come in a set. There is a little thong that came with it, but we'll leave that to the imagination. So candy bra is one option for edible clothing.
I already can't handle this episode.
I love it.
What are we?
It's not bad, to be honest.
What's the plan for afterwards?
I mean, how many calories do you think is in this thing?
Fuck it. Lot.
A million.
2,000.
Who cares?
I was gonna guess higher.
So, okay. So we'll save the rest of this for later. This one I thought was kind of cute, kind of fun. Now we're going to get to the really repulsive thing. So we found and I believe this is exactly what Caesar bought, okay?
No.
So we have gummy panties. Gummy panties.
Mm-hmm.
Gross.
Strawberry flavored. Oh, wait till you see this. It's gross. It's gross. So it comes packaged like this.
Oh, it's a fruit roll up. Oh, gross.
Now it's covered in like hard sugar.
Wait, can you hold that up a little bit closer?
Even see it.
Yeah.
So it's like got all the sugar.
Oh, it does look like a fruit by the foot.
Yeah. I would never suggest putting sugar anywhere near your nether regions. And it has these little strings so you can like tie it around and I guess under if you so desire. Wait. So you've got
Oh yeah.
I'd get divorced if my wife was wearing that, honestly. In a second.
So
you imagine like chowing on that puppy and like next thing you know you have diabetic seizure? You're like
guys, I can't tell you enough how much sugar this is coated in. It's disgusting. Disgusting.
I don't know.
So Caesar,
it goes on.
it has
confused.
It comes with these little strings. So you go through the whole.
This is a lot of work.
A lot.
This is a
lot of work. Like I can't say I would put this on and
didn't Angela bring that to Nigeria when she first saw my
Oh yeah.
Did she?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they do all the stuff. So
and
hers were Trump flavored.
Yes.
So you go through like this and on both sides, and then you're holding up your edible underwear. So Caesar bought, I believe, a 12-pack of these, correct?
Is that a hole in the front?
Is that where the pecker goes? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
No. This is. Yeah. So I can read the description if you
Or is
like.
that kind of like a crap flap in case you got to take a
Read
dump?
Description.
Directions say, find out how many licks it takes to get to your sweet spot. Turn yourself into a tasty treat with these yummy, edible gummy panties. These delicious, delightfully flavored candy panties
Yes.
I can't.
I'm crying.
Are a sexy way to satisfy your lover's sweet tooth. Best of all, you get to be the main course. I think Molly wrote that, to be honest. So we're just going to give this a little taste test.
Oh my god.
Oh, you're actually doing this.
Yes. Go right where the box goes. You got a chow box.
Oh, it's really shitty. Ugh.
Go ahead, Warden of the North.
And I'm pretty sure this
Get
is
in
not the
there.
face. This is
Get
not
after it.
the face anyone should be making in the bedroom.
Oh my god.
I'm covered in sugar. So
Craig's
okay,
mortified. Craig's
now we know
mortified.
how it works.
I'm
I would
repeating the show.
suggest
What does that taste like?
straw. It tastes like
Butthole.
Strawberries.
it tastes like sugar. It just tastes like sugar.
Oh.
But it's
I'd be
it's
all
quite-
about it if they made it with like meatball sandwiches or something.
Sure.
Like a hoagie.
But like you can't get through this thing. You would have to literally like
Oh,
until it's gone, which would take hours. That's a little
That's
Warden,
fine.
Warden,
That is
Warden's
fine.
absolutely cutting the shit out of this segment.
gross.
his phone is melting down at the moment.
So I would say my
Oh my
suggestion
God.
would be if you're on like a promising date with a lady, don't show up with those. Don't. It's not gonna work. B&B, would you agree?
Like, is this a new relationship, or are we using this to spice up an existing relationship? What's the scenario here?
Well, I'm thinking Caesar when he showed up for his first ever encounter with somebody. First
That
time you're meeting
guy,
someone,
he
don't whip
had a
that
s-
out.
Yeah, he had a suitcase full of those. I mean, it was like, I don't know.
I think
how many-
Caesar spent so much money on that broad, that's all he could afford to eat
Probably.
was edible undies. That's what he had. Just a
Oh my
whole bunch.
God.
And fruit roll-ups were gone because of the pandemic.
Yeah, I would suggest make your own because like a fruit by the foot, you could wrap it around if you wanted to get creative, and it's a lot less thick and hard to get through than those. And those were $8.
This seems like a lot of work. Like, why not just use, I don't know, fucking whipped cream or some shit?
Whipped
like
cream or
This is
Beef
just.
jerky.
Oh. Okay. I mean, what
Whatever
float your boat? Like, this just seems like a lot.
do it up, but I would not put that much sugar on any exposed areas. I don't think that's a good idea.
Get
My
ant.
advice: don't. Gross.
What did he say?
Okay. Bad. That is naughty.
You mind bringing
Okay.
that bra to Saco?
Socko?
I was just
Yeah.
going to ask that question.
That's not a bad idea. We'll see if it can handle the moisture for the next month, but I can always get another one.
I'm sure
so.
some gentleman will gladly wear that around the parking lot.
Oh, sure. And it does
I could see
stretch.
it
That was
with you.
another thing I meant to say. It is stretchy, so it should fit just about any size.
I want to see TJ wear it.
There we go.
TJ wear
That
that.
would be
puppy.
excellent.
Okay, so that's experiment number 1. Experiment number 2 will be gig later on. So we're going to jump right into the show.
Gross.
So we've got Happily Ever After, Season 6, Episode 11, Man Up or Shut Up, along with Season 6, Episode 12, Bubble Baths and Family Wraths. So we're going to start with Mike and Natalie. I'll start with Allison. Anything new jumping out at you about these two?
I'm sorry. That was a hard act to follow, Lauren. Let me collect myself.
If I ever need a snack, don't mind me.
Just gnawing away. Mike and Natalie, I don't understand how you try to go have surgery and don't tell the person that's supposed to pick you up. And then I also don't understand how, you drive there and think that you're going to get home without that person, but then that person comes and takes their vehicle and tries to go I don't understand the whole nose surgery. I don't know what's going on. Frankly, I don't really care. I feel like I'm done with these people. I don't. If we're
Gig?
talking about this week's episode too,
Yes, go for it.
Jumping on tires and talking about our frustrations, and then episode next week about Natalie not being able to express herself. It's just like, how long are we going to do this for? Seriously.
Well, we're talking about a man who does not understand that when he puts his shirt on, it doesn't fit. So we can't expect a lot out of him. Because
at least he's trying. He's moving those 125-pound tires.
Fair, but you should know your shirt doesn't fit. Like, that was bad. Gig?
His shirt was skin tight.
Yeah.
It was bad. It was bad.
Yeah.
Like we saw.
It's a look.
Right?
Sure.
I just don't know who comes out of surgery with a hankering for boiled potatoes, pickles, and mushrooms.
That was so weird.
It was fucking gross. And he goes, "Are you done with the plate?" And there's not a fucking thing on it. She's just took it to the dome. Now, it was really weird at the beginning of that episode because he goes, she's having pull-ups removed from her nose. And I'm like, pull-ups? Like the fucking diapers? Pull-ups? And then he said, polyps. I think they're polyps, so they must, like, she can't breathe or something like that. Mm-hmm. So initially, I was like, oh, this is why she always talks like she's stuffy. Well, that has nothing to do with it because it didn't fix any of that. So the two of those people are obnoxious, but by far not the most obnoxious people on the TV show. I mean,
ooh. Now, Craig, who do you like better in the couple, Mike or Natalie? Because some people strongly dislike her, some people strongly dislike him, and a lot of people strongly dislike both.
Which one is Natalie?
With the crazy eyes and the big blonde curls.
Yeah. Nice tits.
Oh, Natalie. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think everyone kind of sucks, and the people from the United States going, no, this is really love. I swear to God. And every time they fucking get married, the first thing out of the people that aren't from here's mouths is, "Oh, I'm so glad I could be in the United States. Not I'm with the love of my life. It's thank fucking God I can stay in this country that's not going to kill me or punish me or whatever the fuck." No. I think they all suck.
B&B?
Shout out Ed.
So you can tell that Mike and Natalie have had it up to here with each other. It is about ready to boil over, and I am here for it.
No, that's fair. Yeah, all I had was his outfit was terrible, and she was very like those drugs were doing well with her. They should just put her on those drugs all the time because she was very easy. That was the easiest I've ever seen her to deal with. So drug her up and put her to bed. That pretty much seemed like the way to go with them.
It's like fucking Bill Cosby's philosophy. Awesome. Works for me.
Where's the rat in all of this too? Like, whatever happened to the rat? Their marriage.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Good point. He only made it one episode. Poor guy. So hopefully he's in a cage somewhere, safe from the snake still. Okay, so Tiffany and Ronald, more favorites of ours.
Is Ronald the South Africa guy?
Yes.
Oh, what a dummy! What a dummy!
He's pretty dumb. No, you're right. He's dumb, and she's just no fun. So they're never going to work anything out. Gig?
Okay. Tiffany. All right. I admire that she's been raising her kids, but she almost strikes me as being that type of chick that's like, okay, now that we're together, you're fucked, buddy. Because you're going to have to do everything. You're going to have to change all the diapers. You're going to have to cook. You're going to have to build weird rooms off of your kitchen and paint them blue. And I'm just going to sit here on my fat ass and complain about fucking everything. That's all that woman does. Now, Ronald is a fucking dummy. And he goes out and spends money like, champagne taste on a beer fucking budget. But this guy cannot do anything right with this chick, and she's just looking to fucking ride him. And he's like, look, let me be the man in the relationship. And she's like, no, fuck you, I'm the man. Fucking girl power. And I was like, these people, now it's been 2 episodes now of the same old shit, and it's driving me batshit crazy.
He literally asked her, what can I do to help you? And she said, you should just know. Well, okay, that communication is shut down at that point. I had no patience for it. B&B?
Agreed. She's definitely a complainer, and it's gonna get old for him real fast. Like he's pushing that they stay through Christmas. He's gonna be like, no, get the fuck out of here. Go back to the U.S. I'm done with this. And
Enough.
Oh God.
Craig can attest to this, that men are generally, we're dummies. Okay.
Sure.
Give him a list.
You have to like be like, look, tell me what's going to make you happy. I need to understand what I'm doing wrong. And I've been in that position before where people have been like, well, you should just know. I don't fucking know. I'm a dummy.
That's why.
So you have to explain shit to me.
Yes. Yes.
I always say, I always get in trouble for like, I don't know, not doing the dishes or something. Just tell me and I'll do it. I am so dumb. I always forget. So,
but do you then want like a trophy when you do them? Do you have to announce it? Because that's my biggest pet peeve. Like, oh, wow, you did the dishes. I did it the last 879 times and I never felt the need to announce it.
No, absolutely.
So don't do that is my advice.
I'll usually do them and then I'll hide.
Okay, that is perfection. Okay. Allison?
I'm going to take a little pause here. The comment section is bumping, and we are being asked if we have a comment guy.
Well, we were thinking Craig could do a little of both because he did watch the episodes, and he could handle the comments in case he doesn't have all of the information on the characters. So, Craig, feel free to jump in with comments anytime you see anything notable.
Well, I don't know if you saw me lift my leg and prove that I was wearing pants, but I was accused of not wearing any, so I had to prove everybody that wasn't true.
Oh, do we have to do that for everyone?
Craig isn't very competent.
I am
not Craig.
Wearing real pants today, so that's exciting.
I mean, I'm in shorts, so I mean, there's a lot of leg to show.
Everyone's being told to dump them out. That's a popular comment.
Oh, I know what that was.
He also said that guinea pig is our safe word, so
that is not safe. There's nothing safe there.
That's
Zero.
A safe phrase.
Okay, so we're caught up on comments, or
yeah, that's it.
Okay, very, very good. Allison, did you want to add anything on Tiffany and Ronald?
I mean, you guys probably already talked about it, and I know this is like 2 episodes ago, but the fact that he painted the cardboard box to the floor, I mean, what an idiot. This guy is not an idiot. He is not smart. I am done with these people. And I've seen rumors that it is getting quite nasty between them on social media. So it'll be interesting to see what happens.
I also heard that she got caught in kind of a Kevin Durant situation where she replied to her own Instagram post.
She was double teamed.
Yeah, as herself, but she was supposed to be on her burner. So she's like complimenting herself under her own account instead of with her burner.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So
Skip Bayless. Yeah.
Whoops. Oh, do I have the wrong person? I
thought no, Kevin Durant did it too.
Oh, okay. I'm terrible with names, so I was proud of myself for remembering that one. Okay, so Kalini and Asuelu. Okay, he doesn't work, she doesn't work, and they're car shopping. What am I doing wrong? Can somebody explain this to me? B&B?
Well, this car's a piece of shit, and it's gonna fall apart when they drive it
and
off.
I don't have a TV show.
And which was the car? I can't remember.
The minivan.
Like 13 grand, I think.
Yeah. How much? Yeah, something like that.
Probably.
Shout out minivans.
There you go.
Don't shame minivans. They rule.
Lots of room in the back seat, eh?
There is.
Well, there's no better way to break it to your wife that you want to shoot out more kids than do it in front of a used car salesman.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, let's have more kids. What?
These people will just bring up their laundry anywhere. It doesn't matter who's listening. There's no such thing as like, well, maybe we won't talk about this right now in front of the car guy. Oh, man.
He's like, excuse me. At first, he's like, yeah, what are you guys looking to do? You know, and he's like, oh, I'm going to ride share. Well, you know, if you're ride sharing, you maybe want to get something more economical. And he's like, I want to shoot out kids. Minivan's perfect for you, bud. Go ahead. Go for it. He's like, I'll leave you two alone to discuss. See you later.
Oh, man. the family history really isn't that interesting to me. Allison, your thoughts on this? Their whole dynamic is such a mess.
I mean, so a couple things. One, I love the song that the 90 Day Cray Cray people use for the opening of their show now, which is like the whole sausage donut. Like it's like a remix. Like
yes,
what is that called? Like when they just like dub somebody's voice over something, auto tune, like
sure.
a Swillu special. So that's amazing. I love that. I think it's very cute that they go and get their Christmas tree in pajamas. However, I don't know what that Christmas tree even was that they rolled off of that lot. What was the point of even going if you were going to go get a Charlie Brown tree? I'm not quite sure. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Oswillo, I guess, was doing it, running around with the kid on his back and making dinner and all that
Yes,
good
but
stuff. So
that's the epitome of what I was saying. He did an afternoon of everything that she does every single day, and he literally wanted a gold star. I don't have a lot of patience for that. It's like, yeah, I do that every day. Congratulations, you made it for an afternoon.
Hey, you know what? Guys just like, some acknowledgement that they're getting stuff done. Doesn't have to be over the top, but just be like, hey, thanks for that. That's all.
But
I got a theory about that too. He's a big gamer, and when you do something successful in the game, you get credit for it.
Oh,
sure
like a
do.
little ding ding, like a bling, like a little noise. So they want the little noise. Oh, God.
Maybe if like relationships were about leveling up, they'd be a lot better. You know, if you just fucking level, they'd be like, I'm on level fucking 25 and you're only on 17, so you better step it up.
Yeah, it takes 8 more times unloading the dishwasher to level up. So
you know what's really what's the worst is when you do something, you don't have to say, I'd rather you say nothing than say, what are you gonna do now? Like, fuck that. Don't just assume I suck afterwards.
Yeah, what's next?
Yeah.
Let it out.
That makes me not want to do shit.
You're only as good as your last chore completed.
No shit. No shit.
I think the best relationships is when two people are working in silence next to each other.
That's right.
Yes, I'm a huge fan of silence. And can I just say, my legs are covered in this panty sugar, like covered. It's really gross.
Panty sugar.
I'm gonna need to take a shower because it's everywhere. It just keeps like it just falls off like a gumdrop.
You keep on talking like that, Menners is gonna have to take a shower.
Egg drop soup, am I right?
He's not. He doesn't listen. Remember, he just watches.
Yeah, that's right.
Unless it's to call me a bitch, but.
Hey, Menners, rate my cans. What do you think?
So we'll do a pause for that. Okay, so Brandon and Julia, they get an apartment. Allison.
Yeah. So. They weren't on this week's episode, but last week was that
correct
the week where they showed the apartment to the parents?
Yes.
And what's her face? The mom was like passive aggressively going, "Oh, there's only one window.
Oh,
don't you want more windows to see outside? Oh, it's so small. You have all the farm. You have acres of land." And I'm just like, "Yeah, lady, they don't care. They would rather live in this box than live in your stupid farm.
Yeah,
with your stupid pig."
If there's a fiery inferno, you're both gonna die.
We'll get one of those ladders that goes out the window. It's fine. They would rather die in a fiery inferno than live with you. I mean, let's be real here. So I thought that was interesting. I mean, I just don't understand why these two parents, and I know I'm probably thinking way too logically here, but the kid is almost 30 years old. Like, you raise your children so that they can grow up and be productive people and move out and live on their own, and that you can live by yourself. I don't understand why they are so set on this kid living with them for the rest of their lives.
Because it's more help on the farm. That's what it is.
Bingo.
Probably, yeah.
That was the first thing they said. They're like, "We've done it all before." The little fucking prick, That's that was the first thing they said.
Like, that's their problem. It's so weird.
They were the ones who bought the farm. It's not Brandon's responsibility to take care of this fucking farm. If they didn't want full responsibility, maybe they shouldn't have bought it. It's
damn
really
right.
Yeah.
Or get actual workers to help. Like, if my kid is still living with me when he's 27 and then says, I got a place, I'll be doing backflips and packing the bags and be like, goodbye, because I'm pretty sure I'll be tired of them by then.
For sure.
Sorry, I might need a vacation, guys. Sorry.
Just had one.
Yes, with children, so it's even closer quarters. Okay,
I'd rather
so
work than go on vacation with my kids, to be honest.
see, Craig knows.
Wow.
He knows.
I
It's a
haven't
lot.
left my house since March of 2020, I feel like, so I am with you.
If you're curious what hell is, it's Disney World with your kids.
That's why Allison has that map behind her, because she just sits there and gazes at it like,
Yep.
I really
What's
need to
next?
leave here.
How far can I
Must
get?
go.
They won't find me.
Kidding. I'd happily just drive down the street and like sit in my car for an hour, just quiet time.
I've done
Perfectly
that.
fine. Yeah.
Just
Plug
you
in.
and your edible undies
Yeah.
snacking.
Craig Benoit.
Okay, so Jovi and Yara. So they had a lot going on here. She's terrible. B&B?
I agree. She is the whole eating and then leaving after Ukrainian Christmas. That was just rude as hell. I don't
Why
care if
can't the
there's
baby just go to bed and they can
Put the
still
baby
have
to bed
Ukrainian
and
Christmas? What
sit
hell
on the
is
couch and
issue?
chit chat. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't
This
get it.
is
Well, she was saying it's their culture to just dine and ditch.
That's
But-
bullshit.
I don't know. I think that's so rude, but
It's
It's
very-
very weird.
It's very rude.
It's
Listen,
also,
I
I don't
I
want to
gave-
ruin it for anyone, but it's also
Ooh.
a television show.
True. True.
shut up.
Goddamn.
They're
Goddamn
close
you,
enough
Craig.
producer. Yeah,
No,
you're right.
All those Russian area people are weird like that. Not, you know what I mean?
Jesus Christ.
It's
Well,
true
I've
though.
always
Like
said
if you,
I forgot what show I'm on.
she goes like she serves everyone rotten fish, and then she kicks them out before they can use the fucking toilet. Because I mean, it's just so. Here's my problem with those two is that Jovi is allowing this to happen.
Mhm.
He is allowing it. He is just being the biggest cuck right now. If someone said that to me, if someone's like, okay, ask your parents to leave, I'm like, dude, they just fucking showed up from 2 hours away. They're not leaving. No,
Right.
deal with it.
Right.
Put the kid down,
The
come
kid's
out and
gonna
hang
sleep.
out. The kid's
Yeah.
going to go to sleep. It's fine. It's just psycho. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah,
Instant
she
divorce.
was bad.
I had a C-section. I was discharged. I came home 3 days later and made an entire Thanksgiving meal for a group of people and hosted. And so I don't understand what her problem is. I don't get it. I'm
Sounds like you should throat punch your baby daddy there.
well,
Well, that's another story.
It's like,
particular
yep,
instance was not his
sure
fault.
would. See this map? That's where I'm going.
Yeah, and I'm not big on, parent however you want, do whatever you want, but she's pretty extreme with it. It's pretty extreme. I don't know.
And they couldn't
a lot of
go
it.
date
Go
night.
ahead.
They could not even enjoy an hour away from their child.
Right.
Which makes it like, okay, the whole co-sleeping thing, like whatever, like do your thing. I am
Sure.
not codependent like that at all. I wasn't raised that way. My kids, I'm like, good night, you go in your crib and I leave and the door shuts. There's no coddling, there's no whatever. Like
Sure.
I'm not co-sleeping. Like that's not happening. But there seems to be a little postpartum anxiety with her. Like it's not normal to not want to at least get away for like a couple of hours or like to be normal. Like there's something going on with her, I think.
What's it called? Furbering? When you just leave your kid there to like cry and
Oh,
stuff?
Sleep training. Big controversy in my mom group about that this week. But
Oh.
yes, that's kind of what it is. Yeah.
She has to get away though, because
cannot
this
sleep.
girl's always got full nails. Her hair is always done. She has her lip injections. She's getting time to herself. She has a mother-in-law who has been more than helpful. So like, save me the I'm all by myself cry, because she has plenty of help and she doesn't have to work. So I have zero sympathy. Get it together and work with your partner. It's his kid too. I don't understand why she gets all the say. B&B?
That's how it goes. Life with Yara. It's her way or the highway. And that's very apparent, especially with the whole kick family out after Christmas. It's what she says. What she says goes. She didn't even show him the apartment when they got it. She would not show him pictures.
It's very strange.
It's what she wants, or see you later.
Yeah.
She didn't want to tip him off that she threw out the stripper couch.
Oh my gosh. She's like, I had to get rid of our couch because another woman may have sat on it. This is getting a little. And she made a comment like, I'm moving out to the woods so he can't get out. Like, that was almost like Kathy Bates-esque when she said that. Like, we're going out to the woods where he cannot get away. So
smash your fucking ankles.
Imagine living in New Orleans, though. I'd fucking move to the woods. I'd be like, ugh, that'd be terrible.
Yeah,
He
fair
loves it.
enough. I've never been, so I don't know.
I don't have to be. I have never been either, but it doesn't look like my hang.
No, fair. No, me either.
It's not like a great place for a baby. Like
No.
I guess.
Yeah, the mom's walking down, and with her, she's gonna be catching beads left and right, hitting the kid in the face.
Beads hanging on the handles of the stroller. Yeah. Okay, so on to Elizabeth and Andre.
Oh God.
Okay, introducing a character I like in this family. Brother-in-law Thomas. Good dude. I liked him. Finally.
Even though when he was muttering, walking away, yeah, those women, they need to know their role.
Damn right.
Andre.
Damn right.
Yeah. You tell them.
That's what happens when you spend like 8 hours in an RV with
Fair
like,
enough.
yeah, that's just,
That sounds
yeah.
horrible.
I pictured Gig cracking up with that RV going down the narrow streets of Washington, D.C. I was laughing. That was hilarious.
It was absolutely frightening. We used to play rock shows down in DC, so we'd have a van again. We'd have a van and a trailer, and you could hardly fit that down those roads, let alone a full-size RV. And I'm like, dude, just fucking. I'm still kind of surprised that they bailed on the Airbnb, because I'm like, dude, there are places where you can pull over and park in DC, like a gas station or some shit.
Sure.
But they're like, fuck it. And then where they drove to is like literally like almost an hour away to get a hotel. So that was some shitty planning on that part right there.
Yeah. Well, it was Libby wanted to stay in like DC. She probably had some posh, place picked out and didn't consider it at all, is my guess. Allison?
That RV is disgusting, first of all. I would rather like walk from Florida to DC than be in that thing. It's with all those screaming children probably throwing up everywhere. Oh my God, I can't. That just looks like hell on earth. I mean, I'm sure the B&B was nice, but yeah, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to understand that, an RV is probably not going to fit into many places in DC. Even if you've never been there before, it's a very old city. Probably not going to work out.
You probably fit down the third baseline at the National Stadium now.
Yeah, maybe.
Fair enough. Maybe.
Cleared out.
I don't know. I'm at the point where I hate these people and I don't want them to have their own show. But I actually almost want them to have their own show so I don't have to watch them on 90 Day anymore. Yeah,
like shift them over to like where Darcy is, and if I want to have some Darcy, I can, but I don't have to.
Which is on right now as we speak.
Ooh, B&B, you have a.
Say it again.
Did you have a comment on? Was it Darcy?
I can't watch her.
I don't watch it either.
She's so over the top. It makes me mad.
Too much. Yeah.
So high strung, so high maintenance. It's embarrassing.
They had like a recap show of season 1 and I was just watching it because I had nothing. I was so bored this weekend and I just threw it on while I was doing some chores. And it was like, she's on this date with what's his name? Georgie. And she's like, this is the best date I've ever been on.
Oh God. I bet she does a whisper
every
voice.
Every date that you've been on, the best date. It's so romantic. And she starts crying, and I'm like, "Oh my God, you are psycho! Like, what?
I don't feel good."
She wants love to be like so bad.
Yeah,
they're just
she doesn't even care who.
No, red wine. It's the best date she's ever been on. I'm like, okay, cool.
Doesn't get out much.
Oh,
I typically, I get saddened when people cry, but I really find myself embracing her misery, which is probably makes me a really bad person, but that's okay.
So bad. It's so bad.
Anyone have anything they want to add to these guys? Because they're just.
Oh, have you all fallen downstairs? I fell downstairs as a kid.
Mhm.
I'm still here. I'm fine.
All children have that. Whether it's on a jungle gym or you're at the beach or, God.
This is a family of overreaction. Like everything's an overreaction with these guys, and that's why I think it's all a fucking bit. Like they're going for who was that other couple that had their own spin-off show?
Chantel.
Yes,
Chantel.
thank you. Yeah, they're going for that. That's totally what they're going for. But they're fucking boring. And wait, who is on OnlyFans now?
All of them.
All of the
How?
All of the sisters, you can see their butthole on OnlyFans.
Individually or all a group shot?
I believe individually.
They didn't do it like a family photo?
Okay,
like go to fucking Bradley's?
I don't know.
Fucking. All right, kids, we're going to take the chocolate starfish. Everybody say chocolate starfish.
In the RV.
They took a family photo of their assholes in the RV.
They just stick it up against the windshield of the RV like a suction cup.
Might as well make some use of the time.
Oh, and poor Chuck, because I actually am coming around to I don't dislike Chuck anymore, and
he's not as bad.
He's one of the better ones. And basically, this is what Andre should be saying to all of these complaining sisters. If Chuck is allowing it, it's fine. So just drop it. Period. End of story. This is
but do you think at a certain point that this has become completely manufactured? So they go upstairs, they're playing foosball, and you don't think that some producer was like, "Hey, Chuck, it'd make for some good TV here.
Time for business talk."
Yeah, it's like how many times are we gonna say we're not gonna talk about business, and then we end up talking about business, and then all of a sudden he just happens to give him a deal, just the two of them, in front of the brother-in-law, who's obviously gonna go tell his wife, who hates Andre, like whatever, like. I was just like, this is so manufactured. I can't even deal with it anymore. Just give them their own show and let them all be gone.
Let it fail.
I'm not watching that show.
Yeah, they're all terrible.
We're gonna watch that show.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna get to the meat of the day, as I like to call it.
Definitely the meat.
There's gonna be some meat.
In more ways
people.
than one. Lots of meat.
So mentally prepare yourselves because we're gonna talk. Angela and actually, Gig, you want to introduce them because I can't do it. The voices. Angela and
Michael. Angela and Michael.
Thank you. I can't do it.
Michael. Yeah.
So they start off with a nice little psychic reading.
I'm an American.
I'm an American motherfucker.
Craig, do you buy into the psychic readings? If like your wife said, we're having issues, let's work it out via psychic. Is that something you're?
I could potentially get into it, maybe.
Okay.
But if this psychic is in her contact list on her phone, I'm not going there because it's all going to be horse shit.
Wearing like the swim cap with the little pennies glued to the bottom. I thought that was quite a.
She blew the psychic a kiss goodbye. You don't fucking do that to psychics that are supposed to be down the middle.
Professional, right?
It's a setup.
Here she is.
Oh my Lord. Hey, Michael. Are you in the tub?
We are preparing for some.
It's tubby time.
Angela.
Where's your baby's breath sticking
I didn't
out
buy it.
randomly?
God. Oh my God.
I would quote what Angela said, but I'm not setting myself up for Warden of the North.
No, don't
please
You
do
just
it.
did.
I had to practice this all day because she pronounces a certain word wrong. And when you're so used to pronouncing something correctly, it's hard to say it wrong. So I tried to write it down phonetically. I've been saying it around my house all day.
Which
Does
word
everyone
is
know?
this?
Oh my God. Gig, do you know what I'm talking about?
What word Angela mispronounces?
Yes, and it's glaring.
Oh yeah, baby, I know what it is.
Jesus Christ! I'm like, am I crazy? Have I been saying it wrong?
But I don't know if I'm going to be able to get.
Mispronounce?
It's my clitoris. How does she say it though?
Hold on, I tried
It's
to
on
write
fire.
it down phonetically.
My clitoris is on fire.
This is gonna be so clipped. So good luck,
Yes,
ladies.
my clitoris is on
Yeah.
fire. She,
Clitorisis. That's what
that's
it is.
what
My
she said.
clitorisis
my
is on fire.
clitoris is on fire. Okay,
Is there more
maybe
than
next
one?
time.
Can you please do the dick
Is
swing
there
thing?
two?
Maybe next time
Yeah.
she could just say like,
What did she tell him to do? Pump that penis, and he's all like,
Oh my god.
I'm uncomfortable.
Hashtag
Oh my
me
God.
too.
So we've gotten ahead of ourselves because I can't get over how she says clitorises. I
Oh
can't
my
get
God.
over that. Like
My-
next time, just say like, "Oh, I feel good," or "Yes, this is nice." You don't need to say that. That's
Yes, this is nice. No.
okay.
Oh man,
Anything but what she said.
I cannot wait to clip this myself and make a 1-900 commercial with you being like, "Yes, this is nice." Yes.
So basically, where we're
my
getting
God.
to here is
I'm
they had a big
crying.
fight. They decide to make up. So B&B is our demonstrator here of the seduction that goes on. So B&B, would you like to explain what Angela was doing?
So she was in a bubble bath,
Yes.
with bubbles up to her boobs, obviously.
Yes. Yes.
And a whole production team was in the bathroom with them, and she must have had her cell phone at the like where her feet were, and they were basically like having tub sex. I guess it was
yeah.
very uncomfortable
It
for
was-
the viewer, and
I felt so bad. Who had to film that? That poor person.
Yeah.
There was a production crew in that bathroom, and I would like to set up a GoFundMe or something.
They need
That
a
is-
raise.
They
that
need a
is
new
not
job.
Okay.
So,
That poor person.
fire up the GoFundMe.
She
Who
literally
drives
looked-
a
new job.
She looked into the
Oh my God.
laptop and said, "Do you want to dip in my pool?" And at that point, I almost passed out. I had to recover because I was trying to write it all down, so I had to keep pausing. She asked him to take off his shirt, and it was a bad, unfortunate angle for him because it was mostly belly that we saw. So we're looking at Michael's belly and Angela's like bubble titties, and
I couldn't breathe.
Her
I
bubble
almost
titty,
fainted
his
and
bubble
threw up
gut.
At the same time, I couldn't handle it. It was too much for me. It was way too much for me. I literally almost. threw
But
up and
then-
fainted
but-
at the same time. It was
and then,
horrible.
yeah.
But then the big reveal of Angela's new body, because Michael hasn't seen
Oh.
her skin removal, her new boobs, all of that. So she takes off her towel, and
she takes
I'm
off
sure
her
a lot of it
bubbles.
was.
She takes bubbles down.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes,
Heels
she
them
takes
down
off her bubbles.
She washes
for the
like
big
this.
reveal.
That
And the
was
big
so
reveal, and
uncomfortable.
I'm
I feel
sure
like we
it
shouldn't
was-
have been there for that. Like
Ugh,
I shouldn't have been there for that.
no,
It looks
especially
like
because it was not a ringing endorsement.
Well, no, you're sitting there going, "Oh my God, Michael, tell her she looks good. Tell her she looks good. Lie
he's
if you
just
have
like-
to." He's just like taking it all in.
he's like, oh, it looks like a couple of wadded up tube socks. What
Your
the fuck
your
is going
nipples
on?
look kind of strange.
He's
Not
all
what you
like,
want to hear. Not what you want to hear.
Yeah, he's like, look,
What
he's like,
happened?
oh yeah, oh yeah, that works for me. Oh yeah, that
yeah,
works.
he goes to look, and he's
I can
like,
still squeeze them.
Oh,
No, the pulling.
Pulling,
She
yes.
tells us that usually when they are doing their seductive time, he shakes his weenie at me. She actually said that.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
That's
That
almost
was like
worse than
it's gonna be you saying Shake's weenie, and then it's gonna clip to Gig doing it earlier. What? It's coming. It's coming.
shakes his weenie. Ugh,
Have
God.
none of these people been taught that, like, this is why you don't make toast while you're in the tub? It's like electronic devices and water do not mix, people. And she's just sitting there typing away. And I was a little scared. That was the thing that made me feel the most awkward, honestly.
Wasn't
That
plugged
was the
in
thing
though.
that made you
Safe.
feel the most awkward.
I mean, whatever you want to say when you're feeling good, great. But to do it in front of a camera is an extremely different process. I couldn't imagine. Well, of course, I've already said shakes his weenie in front of this camera, so I guess what's the difference? But
My
this is
my
just-
favorite part about that whole scene was picturing the new guy with the cans on and the boom arm, sticking it over.
just standing there, like
Just going. He had to like look down at her too, just being like,
yeah, because she full stood up in that tub, didn't she?
And she was
She stood
like,
up and just
don't know.
Yeah, it was.
there. It is.
It was. Oh.
I like your philosophy though that she's going to shrink into her boobs.
Yes,
That's a new one.
Oh,
She's
that is
still
a good
shrinking.
philosophy.
Yeah, she's going to shrink into her boobs.
Oh god.
So,
That's true. She's at
I'm
the
sure
age
she'll
that
keep
they-
us posted.
You know, he'll
yeah.
stay that way.
Any other good one-liners from the bathtub scene? I have been waiting 12 episodes for this, so I did a
I
whole
hope you're
page of notes.
happy.
It did not disappoint.
I knew it. I said this is going to be the scene of the whole season. I mean, she said, "Do a strip dance for your mama."
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Disgusting.
Horrible. It was horrible.
No one should say that. I don't care who you are. Never say that.
I will
it's
never unsee that.
unsettling. It's yeah. So then she said, "Pop your penis," and that, we saw it. I mean, we saw the moves.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
starting
a
to
goat.
feel that
Imagine
throw-up
being for
pain
children
again.
and having to watch that back.
Mm-hmm.
Incredible.
Right. That's ugh, these.
Imagine being the shower drain. Just ugh.
Or imagine being Lauren's kids watching her eat edible panties.
Fine. They don't know about this. Quiet. Don't tell them.
Craig, you're taking a lot of heat in the comment section.
I was
there.
just. I know. I'm reading them all. I'm getting accused of jerking off a lot. Not true. That's why at any given times my hands were up like this to prove that. Killer Kowalski says my desk got a new hole in it. Let's see. Show sounds romantic. Are we belly shaming here? Shut up, fat guys.
Absolutely.
Shout out,
not
fat
belly-
guys.
Not belly shaming. I'm just saying they could have put the camera somewhere else as well. Maybe further out so we could see more body. I want to see all the body. So
You need to learn
Um,
about the angles.
the
naturally,
angle was rough.
yeah, naturally, you're all being told to dump them out. People are praying for wardrobe malfunctions. Not nice. Vic says bonk appropriate. Let's see.
Shame, all
My
of
favorite
you.
one was on the B&B reveal. Kowalski said that Menner's just lost 5 years off his life, and I enjoyed that comment. Uh,
Oh, people.
and fuck you, Abraham Hands. I just read them all. Go fuck yourself.
There
Yeah.
you go. He
Who
read
is
them
that guy?
all.
A loser.
I know. Jesus Christ.
I think he's a writer for the Boston Globe, actually. So
I think every one of these people are watching it in their closet, just their face illuminated by their phone, telling me I'm jerking off. That's what they're doing.
The 90-day minute Lady show is the guilty pleasure of the KMN. I know it.
Oh,
Definitely.
well, good. I hope
Make it
you know,
fun.
I've listened to some TV show recaps where I don't even watch the show because if it's entertaining and funny, pretty much they're just making fun of people the whole time. So I don't
Right.
hate it. So that's everything for Happily Ever After. Are we ready to do a quick single life sweep? Because this is your jam, right, Craig?
Yeah, Ed's my
Good.
guy. He looks like
Well,
Ed's my man. He looks like a thigh muscle with eyes. I love it.
he certainly does. So with Ed comes our second experiment of the night. So he
Oh, God.
famously puts mayonnaise in his hair. That's his
gonna-
little beauty secret.
God damn it! Here we go.
So basically what happened was all the girls refused.
Oh.
So Gig got the he got the short straw.
Oh, it's kind of warm from sitting next to my computer.
Oh.
Man.
And he's done this before, right?
So
This
you
is-
have done this
Yes.
Oh,
You think that's
God.
enough?
No, God,
Oh.
damn it, dude. Oh,
once.
That's not mayo. That's just the product of watching
That's
this show.
it.
Am I right? Comment
Yes.
section. Am I doing it right? Hey,
Good one, Craig.
thank you.
So
Oh my
what are we
God.
trying to accomplish here, Gig? Are we
My
going
eyes
for
off
some
the screen. I'm
smoothness?
trying to
Are
do.
we
I feel more beautiful already.
Oh, dude.
I'm
We
gonna
watch
vomit.
and drink milk or something. Anything else?
It's like the movie Powder.
Oh my God. Why would you do that?
You look like you've been dead for 5 years.
I'm the ghost of Christmas past. I look like Darth Vader. Yeah,
Exactly what it is. That's exactly. Oh,
Oh man.
Luke,
That's
You call
fucking
up Justin.
disgusting.
it's starting to dry.
oh,
Ew! Oh my god.
This is vegan mayonnaise too.
um,
Kelly, this is gross.
Come lick it. Come lick it.
oh, yeah. This show.
Oh, come
Killer
I
K
will
says, "I can't believe
happily-
this show supports whiteface." Funny comment.
This is what Ed does, right?
Yes.
Eat
Oh my god. All right, hold on. I'm
something.
gonna wipe this off.
You got to. Eat
Oh
some.
my god. Okay.
Eat some. Who the fuck said that?
Oh,
This is so fucking gross.
Oh man, I don't even like put it. I like mayo
I
on my
got it.
sandwich. I don't like the process of putting it on my sandwich. It's gross.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't even like if it would accidentally get a little on like my finger. It's
oh.
smelly and smelly and ugh.
The vinegar. I can smell the vinegar through the screen, and I don't feel good.
I'm gonna vomit. I'm
What
not
am I
even joking.
doing here?
This is not coming out.
But your hair's gonna be so silky smooth tomorrow.
It's really in there, guys.
I hope your wife put nair in that thing.
That's the only thing that can
It's
do
really
that.
thick.
That's what she said.
My tongue is sweating.
I
That's
should have
what-
done this with
That's what she
Miracle
said.
Whip.
That's what I said. Miracle Whip's way better than mayo. White trash
Oh my
city right
God.
here.
I feel like it's really doing something to my
Ew,
hair.
stop wiping your face with it.
Yeah, it's doing
I think
something to my
it's-
stomach.
Look, that's not mayonnaise. That's just the oil from it that's now making this sheen on my forehead.
I might not ever eat mayo
So-
again.
You like the sheen, or
Uh,
I'm not sure. Is that
I
what
like
you're going
absolutely
for?
I like absolutely nothing about this situation at the moment. This is the worst.
You're a good
So you
sport,
Leave it
kid.
in
Good
for a little
job.
bit. Like
You're
a
supposed to
conditioner.
put like a teaspoon in, not
You did like a cup,
fist.
a whole friggin' cup.
It's a cup.
Oh,
No, you like
There's
fisted that
nothing
thing.
more I hate in this world than mayo.
I
It's-
agree.
I like
Oh.
mayo, just
No.
I don't like the smell of it. I like the way it tastes on certain sandwiches or something.
It doesn't fucking smell great.
No, it
I'll tell you
doesn't.
that right now.
Okay.
Okay.
Over here.
Last time you did this,
Yeah.
how long did that smell linger?
I went right in the shower.
But
So-
did it like
I feel
absorb
like-
into your like when people eat a lot of garlic? it's,
Yes,
like,
it absorbed into me. I am now
stuck
part
in your-
mayonnaise. My blood type is M. I
The mayo has penetrated your pores.
have 7 pints of type O and 1 pint of mayonnaise.
I feel like we got to drag this up now until Gig throws up.
Oh, so it's like sticky. It's clogging my pores.
Now I don't feel so bad about being covered in like that panty sugar. So
I really wish I
I
could
made out in the deal.
dip that
What are we
candied
doing?
bra in it or something.
Still
Oh.
tasty if you're looking for a snack.
Okay, can I do? Oh, I can style it.
Oh my
Like
god.
mohawks or something.
I'm gonna.
Oh, I bet there's so much oil it will like bend the way that you want it to bend at this point.
You look like you're in your band again, dude.
Yeah, metal. Okay, awesome.
Everybody hit somebody.
Let's talk about this real quick.
Yeah, so I'm at a loss. I'm sorry, I'm at a loss for words right now. Allison,
Killer
give us
Crazy
your big
Skeleton.
end takes.
I don't know what episode we're on. I don't know where we're at. I can't believe Big Ed does this as a regular thing.
He
as
literally
well as
does this every
Mary
day.
is back with a paint roller. It's
Ew.
quite the hygienic combination of hair removal, and
Grossness,
keratin.
combination
Yeah.
of repulsiveness is what that is.
And
Oh,
it's
boy.
fitting because Ed is quite repulsive as a human.
Hey,
Starting to burn.
hey.
Sorry.
Ed may be repulsive on the eyes, and by that I mean very repulsive on the eyes.
Very.
But holy fuck, do I want that motherfucker's attitude? What?
Confidence.
Yeah,
He
he's
thinks
got
he's
a 14-inch dick.
Ryan
Easy.
Reynolds or some shit.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I
Giant
say
hog.
about Molly. I wish I had her confidence. So I understand that. There wasn't much with them. He went on a date with Liz, and it was awkward.
It was
pretty much
awkward, but
Yeah.
when he said, "Don't say you're damaged, you're experienced," that was touching.
Oh, I don't remember that. What a quote, huh? There you
Yeah.
go.
That's what I'm saying. Ed's a good guy. Shout out Ed. Find it.
Oh my
Ed Love.
God. B&B, are you gonna
listen
agree
to
with
the
that?
Call where he calls her horrible names like 9,000 times.
Ed does.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ed is not a good
find it
person.
pretty easily.
All right, let's go slash his tires. I'm out on Ed.
So you
Yeah.
probably didn't see the season where he made
Oh,
it
man.
on he made it on 90 Day Fiance and literally handed the girl he just met a razor blade and said, "I suggest you go shave your legs again."
I'm back in on Ed. That's funny. That's fucking
And
hilarious.
he gave her a toothbrush.
Toothbrush.
And he
Yeah,
gave
'cause
her
her
a
breath
toothbrush
smelled.
and said, "You've got a breath problem."
I'm
Like,
all
to
in on
just-
Ed.
Like no, like going around it, just
No
literally like
tact. No tact.
yeah, no tact. Just go brush your teeth. Because
And
you
what'd she
stink.
say? Like, she's like, "Oh, I have a condition where I have stank mouth or something."
Yeah,
like,
I think she like has gingivitis or
like halitosis.
No,
halitosis.
she had an ulcer, she said.
Oh, that's it.
right. She had an acid problem.
Do I
which-
win like some trivia for that?
Yes.
I
Yes.
just got that out of nowhere.
Yes.
You don't have to do the dishes.
Thanks.
Oh, what a prize! What a prize!
Whoa, what's going on there?
no.
ooh.
Whoa.
I hope we're
My
not going
dog
to
is
see
eating
things
something. Hold on.
that we shouldn't see.
No, hold on.
Okay. All right. Hold the
Tubin.
towel.
Tubin.
Hold the towel.
Tubin.
So we'll move on to Danielle. She's so awkward. The opposite of Ed, confidence-wise, would you say, Craig?
Yep, definitely.
Yeah. So I'm glad she has these friends with her. Hopefully she finds somebody. I don't know. Allison, can she even be helped?
These friends are fucking with her, right?
I don't.
No.
I agree. I'm like, are they trolling her, or do they just want to be on TV, or
Because they said that they messaged her online,
right?
and like that's how they met.
I did find it funny that she called them Lexi and the twins, because that literally sounds like I'm going out with Lexi and Lexi's boobs. So I found that the title that they had kind of funny.
Shout out.
There
It's
you
like
go.
a band. It's a band
Yeah,
name.
Lexi and the twins.
I feel really bad for Danielle. Full stop.
Do you think the whole
That's it.
thing feels like
Oh,
she's
God.
being exploited a little bit?
Yes.
Yes, absolutely,
Yes.
100%. The whole thing,
And she
it-
doesn't even realize it.
No,
Right.
and like if we have to talk about the smelly cat one more time, I can't.
I was gonna say, there's no recovering from stank puss accusations.
No.
It's awful. It's so cringy. It's like don't
Ugh.
just let that go away.
It's like Muhammad. We all know that. You don't have to tell us. We got it.
Yeah. Message loud and clear.
Well, if he didn't tell you, she certainly will. So
Well, if you got elbow folds, you probably got a smelly box. Is my guess.
That's
True.
not nice.
Nice person. Nice person.
It's not nice.
Nice.
Yeah,
gal.
that's not going to save you, Craig. I mean, come on. I saw right through that.
I'm
so,
a big elbow fold guy myself.
Yeah, the mayo hair guy is the elbow fold guy.
Hey, ladies. This is
Can't look at
disgusting.
I
I
can
feel like
BB.
see your screen.
making a fucking sandwich right now.
Oh God.
Killer
Uh,
Kowalski
B-
says, "Great person, rancid box."
that
Good call.
Oh no.
See, it's true.
BB, do you want
Going
to
off the deep end.
about Danielle? We're off the rails. I can't keep these boys under control.
No, I don't have anything to add. I feel insanely bad for her, and I think this whole stinky puss thing. She totally brings it up more than Mohammed does. It's every
Than anyone.
single
Who
episode.
brought it up first?
in the single life,
He did.
she did, but it's because he brought it up on the tell-all
The
from
tell-all.
this season.
Right. So he
Yes.
brought it. So it's clearly in her fucking head.
Yeah.
So that's why she keeps bringing it up. And he brought it up first.
Maybe
Just
she's
let it
just trying to
go.
get ahead of
But
it.
maybe
Like,
don't bring it up on TV where everyone
National
around the
television.
world is going to see it 9 million times. Maybe go to a therapist and talk it out and
go to a
work that out behind closed
gynecologist and
doors.
get your situation fixed.
And if you're whoever in the twins, can you just please say, like, Danielle, hey, like maybe pull her aside and be like, let's leave the cat situation in the past. Like,
Yeah, don't
if you
bring
want
it
a new
up.
boyfriend, perhaps like letting him know that your cat was unpleasant at a certain point in time is not a great move.
She's definitely the type that, fully clothed, you can still smell it. So her friends know.
I think she should embrace it and maybe like get some edible undies, maybe orange, and go for
There
like
you go.
a General Chow's type of taste, a sweet and sour thing going on,
Well, it says one size fits most. So I mean, we're gonna hope for the best.
She can just get two of them, tie them together.
Yeah.
Oh, that sugar.
It's so
Zip
bad.
ties.
Okay, so on to Colt. Okay.
He looks like Fat Dak Shepard, right?
Yes.
Fat Dak
He
Shepard.
does.
That's the only thing I could think of was like that's what he would look like if Sarah Marshall left him in real life.
So he went on the date with a
Whatever
porn star.
fucking
We
means.
broke it down last episode. So he calls Vanessa and decides to tell her all about it. So
Smart.
I wouldn't suggest that.
Why not?
Craig.
It got a date, didn't it?
I don't know.
That was
They were
conversation that
buddies
started-
before anything.
Yeah, that's right. But that conversation led to the okay, let's do official date. Boom, put the heat to her feet. Now look at him.
That porn lady, man, she had a
Hysterical,
laugh on
right?
her.
That was hysterical.
It
He
was
said no.
so uncomfortable though. It was like they're in the hot tub. He's like to the left, to the right, to the left, and then he's like,
He's also got to have a hammer.
Oh yeah.
he doesn't.
It's yeah.
It's all over the internet.
He'll send it to you if you ask. I'm sure.
I've tried looking
All right,
for
be right
it. I
back.
can't find it.
What's his name?
Colty.
Colt.
What's his Twitter?
Colty.
We'll have
At
to research this
Coty.
off the show because that
I was
was a
gonna
while
live
ago.
tweet dick pic.
I'm pretty sure
solicitation.
I Googled it after last week's episode and I found it.
Colt Haynes, is that him?
No, Johnson.
Oh, okay.
No.
Yes.
Is that his real last name?
Shut up! Is that his name?
Colt
It
Johnson.
is.
It's a perfect
Colt
porn
Johnson
name.
Johnson.
Colt Johnson.
Well,
It is actually.
So
so
yes,
B&B,
he's
you can confirm.
I can confirm.
not great.
I guess it was average. Nothing spectacular.
Nothing wrong with below average either, people.
Absolutely. What a plug! What a
What did I
so crafty.
Uh,
Okay. Personally,
say?
if I were going on a surprise first date, I would not want it to be bungee jumping. No, absolutely not. I would become extremely unpleasant. Allison?
she liked it though. She liked it. He knows his gal.
Oh my
I
God,
mean,
he
if
likes
it's
Colt and
real-
Ed. You're never coming back on here. Actually, you need a contrarian. So
That's true. You need a contrarian, one, and two. I didn't know he was like
terrible.
get
He's
boxed,
terrible.
bitch.
Abusive.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what? Bungee jumping?
Bungee jumping.
I mean, it's not real bungee jumping though. It's like jumping off the side of the stratosphere on a cable. Like you're not gonna really bungee jump sort of situation. So I think I would be okay with it.
B&B.
No thanks.
No thanks.
Why can't we just go get some dinner? I want to eat.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Ugh.
All right, we figured out a couple things tonight. One, no bungee jumping on the first date, and no edible underwear. Perfect.
And mayonnaise.
And no
is,
mayonnaise.
well,
Why
Why
your
are you
hair
trashing
does
the
look
edible
good.
underwear?
What's
Let's
that,
not trash the edible underwear. It could be fun.
guys?
Huh.
I'm not kidding.
Tennis.
On a
This
first
could
date,
go-
though.
This
Oh,
would
not
go into
for
the
a date.
ground right now, and it would be there like 18 years later. It like is strong. Like there
Does
is
anyone
no.
in the comment section have experience with this?
But just imagine taking them off and like the skin sticking to it. It's just disgusting.
The sugar on my legs is. I'm gonna have to take a
Busy. Like,
shower.
that's a lot of work.
Just the sound
a
of them
lot.
coming off like the. Just no.
Yep. I'm gonna say go with the candy bra if you're gonna go with edible
That's all right,
clothing.
yeah.
Candy bra, cute, very tasty, like 20 pounds. A lot of. I wonder if it has the calories on here.
I would
Oh.
say
Look at the box.
the box is so
How much
fun.
was that?
Wait, can you hold
This
that
was
up?
$10, so it's a candy bra.
Move it over a
um,
little bit to the left. Oh wow!
Yep, there you go.
Oh goodness.
No wonder why it's so big. Look what it's
So-
meant for. Jesus.
There's 28
That would not-
servings
I
per
don't got those.
container at
28.
38 calories per serving.
28 servings.
Hey, that's
So
not
be like,
bad, to be
all right,
honest.
how much of my
could you
bra
eat,
have you
though?
eaten? Oh, I don't know.
You can like only do
4
one side at a
servings.
time.
Yeah, don't ruin your appetite.
That's not, that's not that many calories. I would have guessed way more.
Really?
Wait, so it was 28
small
what-
pieces.
What?
So it's 28 times 38, and I'm throwing my hands up. Don't ask me to do that math.
So that'd be like a little over 1,000, right?
Yeah, 1,064. I was gonna guess 3,500. So
Yeah,
what do I know?
it's a lot of sugar. A lot of sugar. I need a nap after eating all of that.
Kelly just yelled down and said she wants 2 pair of those bras. All right, honey.
Careful what you wish for.
Maybe
I
it's the
would say.
mayonnaise. I don't know. Oh, you're getting lucky.
Okay, so enough about Colts. I can't believe Craig likes Colt, and I'm like in shock
I
right
mean, I
now.
don't actually like them. I've watched 2 episodes.
I'm
of it.
holding you to that forever. Like,
Okay.
no change your mind.
Hey, I'm just trying to get the facts. That's all.
There you go. So we're down to Brittany.
Got the braces, girl.
Yes, and
What
the
is she-
eyelashes.
What is she doing?
The twerker.
I mean, she can twerk. I need to
She
take
can
some
twerk.
lessons. Yeah.
Yep.
She's dragging a wagon.
Yeah, she is.
If
You
you're
got a
looking,
bubble butt.
if you're looking for love, why, if you live in Texas, are you even trying to make something happen with someone in Canada? B&B?
Well, wasn't that her friend?
Mm.
Yeah, it's somebody she knows, I guess, from like high school or middle school.
Yeah.
But-
in elementary school or some
Yeah,
shit.
my 4th grade buddy. Like, I don't know.
And
Yeah, I
like in
haven't
the middle of
talked to you
the
in a while. You want
pandemic.
to come stay at my house?
And he has a
Yeah,
kid,
she,
and she didn't know that was his kid. That was bizarre.
Mind blown.
Yeah, no one has ever looked at my Instagram with like me and my daughter and been like, "Oh, are you guys sisters?" Like that doesn't happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just think she's kind of dumb. Allison?
I mean, mine's 8 months, so that would be really weird. Yeah, no, I don't know. Brittany is, I think she wants to come off as like, she's not that high maintenance. but
Provocative.
really
She
is.
wants to not be provocative.
Well, I mean, like we've seen it all. We've seen the tell all, and I know that we're not there yet, but like she is high maintenance, and so
Yes.
Her bathrobe's worth more than my house.
right. Like she's just messy.
Isn't she a
and-
virgin too?
No,
Or wasn't she?
No.
Not even close.
Well,
Well,
she
her
pretends like she's all fucking virtuous or something like.
Well, her ex fiance was, who by the way just got married. I saw pictures.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Uh-huh.
Little jitzy.
Because
Jeez,
of his religion. So.
Yeah, they couldn't have sex because of their religion. So
Right.
she was
That's
a
right.
virgin in that relationship, but I would say in other relationships, not so much was
No.
the vibe.
Oh, the Muslim dude got married.
from
Whoa!
Jordan, the guy from
What was
Jordan.
his name?
Whoa, what do you mean by that?
I don't know what his name is. I'm not going to guess it.
Assad? Was it Assad?
That's what I was going to guess. I don't know.
Oh, jeez.
I mean, you got to put $50 on Muhammad. It's probably.
Yeah.
No.
His name is Muhammad.
It's not.
Muhammad.
No,
Muhammad.
that's Nicole. Oh,
I bet
Nicole and
Muhammad's
Doc
involved.
broke up.
Yeah, right.
They
So
broke
Craig,
up?
any more comments? Have we checked recently? Did
Uh,
anyone have any comments about the show, like 90 Day Fiance questions?
No.
So back to Danielle. Killer Kowalski says maybe Muhammad just hates box. I don't know if I read that, but his next comment was, "Wow, the wind must kill her," which is pretty funny. Big porn star guys in here getting into the cult section.
Who was the porn star?
Cult.
Brittany,
Eight.
was it Anderson? Was her last name Anderson?
Oh, who was it actually?
Yeah.
Yes. I meant to do some research and watch some of her work, but I was too busy shopping at Spencer Gifts, so it was one or the other.
How awkward was it buying that?
I went on my lunch break and I was the only one in the store, so I
was it a male or a female that rung you up?
Oh, a young girl with like 8 holes in her face and
I
bright.
was gonna say $50.
Hair,
You probably couldn't tell. They probably look exactly the same. It could go either way.
Yeah, so no problem. Because I was almost gonna say this is for a joke, but I would assume anyone is buying that as a joke. No one is buying that seriously thinking this is hot and I'm about to turn someone on, because
I would have been like, yeah, sure you are.
I'm about to turn this fruit roll up into liquid. It's gonna be way too hot.
Sure.
Oh, gross! It's already so sticky on me. Yuck. Ugh. Anyway. Hey. God. Okay.
My favorite
all right.
line from Lauren tonight was, "Can't you just say that's so nice?
That's
that
nice.
Makes me feel
just
nice."
say I feel nice right now. I don't want to hear about the clitorises or however she says it. That's wrong. Oh, God.
It's so dissected.
That woman.
Hilarious.
I haven't said anything bad. I'm being very careful. Very careful.
Now I'm trying to think of how I can set you up, and probably too late for that. And then we have Fernanda, who she's too pretty, and it makes it boring to me. So,
I actually like Fernanda this season.
Oh, you do?
I like her. I hadn't watched her original season, but I do like her.
Okay. Sure.
I just think her story is interesting, but the guy she starts talking to, complete douche.
Ugh, gross.
Is that the roommate?
No. No.
Okay.
The lawyer.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. See, I've already watched this entire thing. So I'm going back in
your
time.
Timeline's getting a little choppy.
Yeah.
See, I think she is the most attractive person from the franchise, all in all. Craig, who would you say is the most attractive?
Colt, probably, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Is that the answer I'm supposed to say for the show?
Say anything you want. I mean, we're equal opportunity.
It's obviously Ed and his giant dick. He's the hottest.
Sure.
He looks like he's permanently in a funny nerve.
There you go.
Gross.
The only other comment I have, and this is kind of a generalized thing, where are the microphones when people are kissing? Because it is so magnified that I have to sit hot with the mute button because I can't. Allison, are you with me on this? The loud kissing sounds.
I'm not about all that noise.
They're dubbed in afterwards.
Are they really?
Really?
Well, it's like if you watch golf, when most of the time when you see the ball get hit, the noise you hear is actually not real.
Really?
Sorry to blow your mind.
Fun
It's
fact.
like burnouts in cars too. There's always that can sound effect.
Yeah, but so if you go on YouTube, there's a few videos that expose it in the golf world when the golfer will stop and you'll still hear the ball take off because they were trying to time it. True story.
Oh. See, I can't watch golf live because watching the ball go up in the air like that gives me motion sickness.
Really?
Yeah, I can't watch it. I'm not
kidding.
I
never heard that one.
I can't watch. I'm like, oh.
You know that sport? You know that sport where you got to stand still to do it? I get motion sickness.
Don't even get her started on tetherball.
I used to puke all over myself when I was a kid. I got motion sickness bad.
No squash for me. That's all I can say about that.
I know on The Bachelor, they never actually eat dinner. They just sit there and pretend like they're eating dinner, but nobody ever eats because they don't want the chewing noise or whatever.
I appreciate that. I would never want to be eating anything on film except for, candy
Whenever
necklace,
I watch TV shows and there's food involved, nobody fucking eats their food. And I'm always screaming at the TV, eat your fucking food. It looks so good. Eat your food.
I know.
Yeah, it seems
That's why.
wasteful.
So annoying. Just eat the food.
There you go. Wow, we learned a lot tonight.
Oh yeah.
So,
I feel like I'm a better person.
Gig, what is your report on the mayonnaise? Does your skin feel like moisturized
What
right
a
now?
wonderful experience. I'm just gonna continue to do this throughout my life. No, I'm very sticky. It smells bad, and I cannot
That's what
wait
Danielle
to
said.
get in the shower.
Yeah,
Hair looks like
fair
an
enough.
honest. I swear to God, it looks like it filled in. To be completely honest with you.
Yeah.
Very
Wow.
Hair's
Yeah.
looking thick.
Miracle.
There you go.
Yeah. I quickly went to Rich Kelleher's hair plug guy. Well, you guys didn't see anything, so.
Okay. Well, we went long tonight, but it was fun. Craig, will you come back sometime?
Anytime you would like me, I will be here.
Awesome. All right. Well, this was fun. And until next time, bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Do we leave? It's just.